What's up, YouTube? It's your girl T. And I just had to vent for a minute. And I'm driving, but hands-free. Well, I know that was only one hand, but hands-free. So if I look halfway in the camera and halfway out, that's why. But I just feel like venting about liars. Roll these windows up. I don't know if I should roll the windows up or not. Can you hear the wind? I don't know. Anyway, I can't stand liars. And so I feel like if somebody lies and says that you've done something, then you should do exactly what they said, because I don't want them to be a liar. So today on my job, I got a complaint apparently from a customer. I don't get complaints on my job. I've been on my job for a year, over a year. I don't get complaints. My customers love me. So when somebody complains, I'm like, the person who makes the complaint recently replaced the normal guy. Now, the normal guy, he was cool, but he didn't really know what he was doing, but he was always nice, so I had no problems with him. But they replaced my original crew. They did a complete overhaul at one of my businesses in our department. So the people, there's been a high turnover because the people that they've replaced them with have not been good at the job and have not stayed. So in the last couple of months, the turnover in this department, they've gone through like 4 or 5 people. So this last person who's come in has been there for 3 weeks. So I don't really have a rapport with her. She's not, one of my people that I'm cool with, that I've been dealing with for the entire time that I've been here. Now, all of my other shops, these people were there long before I started working for the company. So I've been dealing with them the whole time I've been with the company. So she's only been there 3 weeks. The 16th is her last day because she's not good at her job, so they're firing her, which speaks volumes to me, if not to you. But my boss's boss comes through once a month and visits the shops and gets a rundown. So she's at this shop, they make an order, I go to deliver the order. On the order they say, hey, your boss's boss is here, so, can we get this fast? No problem. We have a 15-minute delivery window. I delivered the product 13 minutes, and that was on a 2-stop, so, and while maintaining speed limit, so I do my thing. I'm good at what I do. I'm driving and I'm delivering stuff. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. So when I get back, he says, my boss asked, did you make it there, good time? I was like, yeah, I made it in 13 minutes. It's like, okay. So apparently when I go out for another stop and I come back, his boss has called him and said that the supervisor at this place called her and told her that I was rude and had a nasty attitude. Now, anybody who knows me, generally my family says I'm mean. My best friend says I don't have no feelings. So I'm not a people person is what I'm getting at. But at the same time, I'm professional and I do my job because I got to feed my child, and don't nothing jeopardize that. So while I'm doing that, I'm professional, I'm polite to these people. You don't say nothing ignorant and out of the way to me, you'll never have a problem with me. So I'm appalled that she would call and say that I was rude and had a nasty attitude towards her. Mostly because in the 3 weeks that she's been there, I've only laid eyes on the woman twice. The first time she introduced herself to me, I spoke and said, hi, how you doing? That's it. Today is the second time I've ever spoken to this woman or dealt with this woman or laid eyes on this woman. And she says, wow, that was fast. I said, it was a small part. Quick, fast, simple. And then, the guys are my regular guys, so I'm still chit-chatting with my regular guys, even though she's new. So she says that I was rude I don't see how. I'm trying to figure out where in any of that did you find rudeness, because I don't know where you did. So after all of this, I'm really upset now. I'm offended by this. I hold on to stuff. I'm an Aries. I don't let it go. I get on it like a dog on a bone, and I gnaw. So I'm really angry for like the last hour. Like, are you serious? I was not rude to this woman. And like I said, because I hate a liar, I want her to be honest. I don't want her to be a liar. So now I want to go back to her job and be a dickhead to her, because that's how she said I acted anyway. So I want to be rude so that she's not lying. I know that's crazy and stupid, but that's how I feel. So I was like, I feel like now I'm going letting all the air out of her tires. And I was like, from now on, when I go in there, she better not say anything to me. Because, see, if she says something to me out of the way, then I'm going to be rude because of this. I'm not letting it go, whatever. So I said, if she called you again and say I was rude, then Now my boss has seen me off the chain ignorant. My boss's boss has seen me off the chain ignorant. So when the lady made the complaint, that was my argument to them. I was like, y'all have both seen me get out the gate. That is not how it is today. Because like I said, I don't let anything go. If I'm mad at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm still mad about the same thing at 6 o'clock in the evening. I don't let it go. So there's no way I'm going to be rude and ignorant to her or unprofessional and get back to the shop and be my normal self. No, if I had an attitude there, if I was rude there, if I'm going to have it when I get back here. I'm going to have it for the rest of the day. So I'm like, whatever. And I just, felt like venting because people get on my nerves with that. I hate liars. I'm like, and everybody, my baby daddy's a liar. He is. This nigga has taken lying to an art form. And if it was a job, he wouldn't be the boss because he lies stupid, but he would be high up on the payroll because he lied a lot. And I'm just like, and I hate it. I'm like, you lie about stuff that don't matter. Like a man that you're not with, that you're not sleeping with, lie about where he been and who he's sleeping with. I don't care. You are no longer my problem. You don't have to lie to me about that stuff. I don't care. Just like this lady ain't had to lie on me about being rude and having a bad attitude, because I can be nasty. You don't have to lie. If you want me to be nasty, I can show you a bad attitude. So just don't lie. If you ever meet me in person, just know that. I hate a liar. Signing off, T's Corner.